Hi guys, welcome back to RB English Academy. In this video, we are about to discuss a topic, process description. Let's get into the session. Before getting into the topic, we should know what is process description. Process description means writing about how something is made or how something happens. A process description is usually written in passive voice. The goal of writing a process description is to provide a general introduction to how something works. And we also learn about sequence words in the previous session. This process description also little bit have some connection with sequence words, because process description is nothing but a step-by-step process. So first what happened, and next what happened, later what happened. Okay, these things will explain in a logical order. That is process description. And basically we use flowchart in process description. And how we have to make flowchart and what is flowchart, let we see. A flowchart is simply a graphical representation of steps. It gives a graphical representation of step-by-step process. It shows steps in sequential order and is widely used in presenting the flow of algorithms, workflow or processes. It also uses sequential order. Already I told you, right? It also have some connection with sequence words. So it have some sequential order. It is widely used in presenting the flow of algorithms, workflow or process. Typically, a flowchart shows the steps as boxes of various kinds and their order by connecting with arrows. We use boxes and arrows to connect each boxes. When to use a flowchart? To develop understanding of how a process is done. It will help us to understand a process, how it has done step by step. To study a process for improvement. To communicate to others how a process is done. After seeing to it, we can explain to others how the process has done. And here I have given you few symbols and its names and what are the functions of these symbols, which we usually use in making flowchart. An oval represents a start or end point. And the next thing, arrows. A line is a connector that shows relationship between the representative shapes. And parallelogram. It indicates the input or output. And a rectangle represents a process. And finally, a diamond indicates a decision. So we can use these kind of symbols while making flowchart. And here I have given you a simple example, process of communication. Actually, this is the flowchart for process of communication. And here I have used sender, encoding, message, decoding, receiver, noise and feedback. To fulfill a communication, we need at least two people. The one is sender and the another one is receiver. If a sender sends a message to the receiver, he will encode some message and send it to the sender. After receiving the message, the receiver decode the message and read it and after that he will send reply to the sender. Actually this is the process of communication. He will send some feedbacks to the sender. At that time the receiver will become the sender and the sender will become the receiver. This is the cyclic process of communication. So we will get these kind of flowcharts or process as a question. We have to explain it in a paragraph in step by step process. The first step, sender has encoding a message and he send the message to the receiver. And the second step is receiver received the message from the sender and he decode the message and he sends reply to the sender. At the time he will encode some message and send the reply to the sender. So likewise we have to describe the process which was given in the flowchart. We have to describe it and make it into a paragraph. And here I have given you another example, water cycle. We all know how the water cycle is happen. What is the first step, what is the second step, and what is the third step, and what is the fourth step. This is your exercise. Try to write it as a paragraph. How a water cycle has done. Try to describe the process water cycle. Write it as a paragraph which consists of 100 to 150 words. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting. Thank you.